The Hebrew word that we're going to be looking at today is amatz. Aleph Mem Tzadik. And amatz is the basis of a very prevalent word, ometz, which means courage. So what is the best definition for courage? You know, in life, I think we all have a comfort zone. We have the familiar, we have the discovered. And there are times when we need to step out of the comfort zone, when we need to step into undiscovered territory, into unfamiliar situations. And that characteristic in our personalities and our makeup that gives us the strength to step over the line from the familiar to the unfamiliar is exactly that, courage. In Hebrew, we don't always just say ometz, which is courage, but many times we add on to that ometz lev, which means courage of the heart, a courageous heart. So there's something connected between courage and the heart. And I think when you step into the unfamiliar, let's say somebody who participated for the first time in an extreme sport. When my daughter Darielle turned 18, we said, "What do you want for your birthday?" She said, "I've always dreamed to go skydiving with Abba." You know, and so because this was my daughter's dream, I found myself sitting on the edge of a plane about to jump out into the sky, you know, with nothing between me and several thousand feet of air. And, you know, I needed that ometz lev, I needed that courage of heart. But I think the connection to the heart is that adrenaline, that thing that is pumping through you as you're jumping into the unknown. Your heart is pumping faster, and so your heart is very connected to courage. It's also interesting to point out that another word that comes from the same root is imutz. Imutz means adoption. So what's the connection between courage and adoption? Well, first of all, you know, you have your family, which is your comfort zone. So adding a new person to that family is stepping into unfamiliar territory. You're adopting and taking responsibility for somebody that was not necessarily born in your household. And that requires courage. But imutz doesn't just mean adoption. It also means strain or stress. So if we say imutz shrir, it's like straining a muscle. And of course, when you adopt somebody into your family, or maybe even a new practice into your work, that can create a little strain as you're adapting to the adoption. But I think the most important connection between courage and adoption is that when you adopt a human being, it could be an orphan, it could be somebody, a youth at risk, you bring them into your family, and perhaps for the first time in their life, they feel like somebody is there for them. Somebody is in their corner, we would say in English, that fills them with courage. So adoption, imutz, actually fills the adopted person with more ometz, with more courage to face this life, knowing that they have the protection, support, and love of a family. So there's just a beautiful connection there in Hebrew between courage and adoption. And I just want to wish all of you, my friends, more courage in life.